Today we're going to be looking at one of the newest coffee makers I have in my collection. When I did my other stovetop espresso maker, I said it was the only one I had, and I have since gotten this one. It's a 6-cup Bialetti Moka Color mocha pot. I got it on Facebook, or off of the Facebook Marketplace for all of $7, and these retail for in the $50 range, so I feel like I did fairly well with that. It's got the same makeup as our other one. It's water goes in the bottom, is forced up under a bit of pressure through the coffee grounds in the middle, and comes out the stem up here. It's got the same 3-piece design with the filter basket, and unlike my other coffee maker, the other stovetop mocha pot, it has a fully functional gasket. Although a few times that I've used it, it has leaked a little bit of steam because apparently I just didn't tighten it tight enough. One of the things that I've really grown to appreciate about these machines is that it's relatively foolproof. You fill water to the line there, just below the valve. You fill the coffee up all the way in the basket. You put it in and tighten it down, and you heat it, and it's done. There's some debate about whether or not you tamp down the grounds in the basket after you fill it up. The internet has told me that you do not tamp them down, although I've had friends who've instructed me that really you should tamp it down somewhat. I have gone somewhere between fluffy and fully tamped. This just slides in here, and then you screw the top on. In my previous experiments with this mocha pot, it's made really nice coffee. I tend to water it down with hot water to make an Americano. Not because I don't like the strong flavor of espresso, but because I like it to last a little bit longer. And if I'm just drinking espresso, I tend to drink it too quickly and end up a bit too caffeinated. At about 4 minutes, we're starting to hear some noise. I don't know if this is a problem with my model or if this is indicative of all of these Bialetti pots, but the bottom isn't perfectly flat, so it's not getting it's not in full contact with the heating element. But I'm starting to hear a little bit of noise. No coffee's coming through yet. At about 4.5 minutes, we're getting coffee coming up through the grounds. And I'll be honest, I thought it would shoot out a little bit more. But there's a bit more of the excitement. Well, it looks like we are just about done. After a first sip, the coffee is dark and hot and full-bodied. A little on the bitter side, but of course you're going to get that with espresso. And I haven't been playing around with which coffee varieties I've been using. I think there probably are different coffees that will work better with the mocha pot than others. Okay. I've put some hot water in, about equal parts hot water to the coffee that comes out of the mocha pot, and it's really tasty. It's fun. The process isn't too arduous. It's relatively quick, coming in at about 5.5 minutes, and I really just enjoy the addition or the splash of color that this pot adds to my kitchen. I'll definitely be using this with some degree of regularity.